Today marks 40 years since ash spewed from Mt-St-Helens, killing 57 people and marking the darkest day in Washington history. Memories of the eruption still live in the minds of those who saw it all these years later.
All you could see was this black line and pitch black behind it, and it was just coming at us.
Ask anyone who lived here at the time and they'll have a story about where they were on this day in 1980. Good evening, I'm Neil Wong.
And I'm Aaron Luna. One of the most iconic images of the time was taken right here in Spokane. A 19-year-old roller skating down the sidewalk in shorts, sweeping ash. 40 years later, Christopher Pedersen takes us back to the corner near Post and Indiana. That's where Ariana Lake joins us with this 4 News Now exclusive. Ariana.
Yeah, he found a way to look back on that moment in history on this very block where I'm standing right here in Spokane. But he is not the only one with a unique memory from that day.
The wall was just solid black, just solid black.
It was a blast powerful enough to send ash spewing statewide.
And it kept getting darker and darker and darker as the day went on. And
that was the backdrop for Dan and Jackie Mayer's Spokane Valley wedding.
Once my father showed up and he goes, "That's not a rain cloud up there, Jackie. That's Mount St. Helens."
Gray, gritty dust eventually coated everything, including their wedding cake.
For every event, birthdays, etc., I'd pull out another piece of that cake that was covered with crunchies and ash, and we would have that with our celebrations.
40 years later, they're not the only ones looking back on old photos.
And had a little article that they...
Christopher Pedersen was just 19 years old in this photo. It's an image countless people have seen, but few know exactly who the roller skating masked man is.
Everybody sees it and everybody goes, "That was you?" So, yeah, it was me.
A Spokesman Review photographer captured this moment.
I was just sweeping up the ash so I could clear the sidewalk, and a reporter from the Review came by, slammed on his brakes, jumped out and said, "Can I take your picture?"
Today, Chris returned to that same block with his family.
Oh yeah, they love teasing me about my shorty shorts.
He shed his shirt and laced up his skates for one more photo.
15 minutes of fame revisited.
He even brought some ash with him.
That was the disaster I thought I was going to see of my lifetime.
We have more photos looking back on this day in history 40 years ago. Just head to KXLY.com. Reporting in Spokane, I'm Ariana Lake, 4 News Now.